Hey there, Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directive. Welcome to my channel. Here we look at the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I don't know what that's about. That's the second time I haven't been able to get that out. Today I'm doing the little Lenormand readings. I love doing these. So I actually wanted to pop in and do a quick video for you. So that I could also make an announcement. I am really, I get so excited about the summer solstice. I really do. And then we have eclipse season coming up. And so lots of things are changing. And I thought it might be really a good time to offer a little mini Lenormand reading for 3 of my viewers. All you have to do is comment on any of the June videos. Every time you comment on a positive comment on any of my June videos, it gets you an entry into the drawing, and I will do a video drawing, and all the details are below, so be sure to check that out. So let's get into your reading. It looks really interesting already. All I can see is the overall energy, and the overall energy is news coming in. So let's see here. This, if you haven't ever seen these before, what this is this is your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, past, present being mid-month of June, moving forward, and the future, how all this is going to impact that. And so let's just see what we get. So the key to the situation is it's revolving around your home. So there's change coming in, news information coming in regarding your home situation. That is the key to the reading this month. So in the recent past, you took a new perspective. You looked at things and you saw things in a different perspective. This is an elevated position. It could be an elevated mental position because it is in the thoughts area. It is about trying to decide and discern what it is that you want to do with the doubts and the things that you're worried about. You were thinking about it, and now you're thinking about healing. So maybe there was a situation in the house that had you upset or disturbed, and you were worried about it, but now you're thinking about, how do I heal the situation? How do I feel better about what's going on in my home life? And in the future, you have communication. This is emails. This is like the Twitter account, the little birds, right? It's information from a community, people talking. It can be gossip. But this is thoughts. So this is you thinking about all the ways and the things that you want to say. I think that you took a different perspective. You're thinking about how you're healing the situation in your mind. And then I think you begin to communicate with whoever it is you need to communicate regarding the situation. In the recent past, you were feeling like you needed to be clever and you needed to protect. You needed to protect your home. You needed to protect how things were for you. You needed to make sure I have what I need. And maybe you weren't always above board in it. You know, the fox is clever, but he's not, super forthright. So maybe a little sneaking around, skulking around in order to, get your ducks in a row, so to speak. I mean, it looks like he's holding a duck, right? So trying to get your ducks in a row, trying to be ready for whatever this change is. And now in the future, you are going to feel like, been here before. This is hard. I've done this and I don't like it. It's painful. It's repetitious. It's difficult energy. And this is how you're going to feel. You're going to feel like you're being beat a little. And that's unfortunate. So let's see what kind of actions you can take. Your past, you can't do anything about the past, right? It's already happened. The present, you can adjust so that you can change the future. So feelings oftentimes are based on what you choose to focus on. So let's see if we can shift your focus a little on that. In the past, you were doing what the community expected of you. You were looking at your community situation. And it does feel like a community situation here with these birds. I think you found the community difficult. And that's why you were like trying to, what do I need? And you were trying to get a better perspective on that. Okay. This is interesting. The ring is about, it can be marriage. Absolutely. It's a contract of some sort. Verbal, written, legal document with a business, legal document between two people. a verbal commitment where I will do this for you, I will do that for you, but with it coming under the home, that and community next to it, I feel like, did you get down on one knee and propose to somebody? But if so, why do you feel so under attack? And so now it could be that you're deciding to break a commitment. This is, when I set this up, this is in the house of change. And so maybe if you're not married, you're thinking about getting married. If you are married, you're questioning the whole situation. And in the future, you have a lot of instability in the house of anchor. You have things niggling at doubts happening. Change is happening, but it looks like a breakup. Or you're trying to prevent a breakup. These were supposed to be fun. Okay, so, all right, let's get some guidance on your thinking. What are you thinking about? How can you be thinking about things in the way that is most positive and put your life in a, okay, so breakups aren't always bad, right? Sometimes everything has to crash down so that you can go in and dig around in the rubble and find the things that really matter to you. Reclaim that. Reclaim the important parts. Take them with you and go build something new. If you've ever been to one of those reclamation places where they go into buildings that have been knocked down and they pull out the beautiful doors or the stained glass windows or the beautiful bricks, and then they resell them and people put them into their new construction, their new home, and the beauty is still there, the good parts are there, but the unstable foundation or whatever is in the past. And so it could be something like that. All right, so this is so important. That's healing. That is allowing yourself to receive healing from spirit. That is allowing yourself to receive healing from yourself. This doesn't feel so much like community healing because it's in your area of thoughts. And so I am going to suggest that if you don't spend a lot of time in contemplation and thought that this might be a good time to do it. But mostly it doesn't have to be active. It's just kind of like that rest, that pause, that catching your breath. Okay, this is sounding a lot like your full moon reading. And that makes sense because the full moon is happening on Sunday. And I did feel like a breakup for that one too, like a loss that you need to heal from, a situation you need to heal from. Could be that you just need a break. Maybe not a breakup, but a break. You are feeling really burdened, like everything is on you and you're being hit. And sometimes this is arguments and sometimes this is fights. It's in the position though of your heart space. It's in, I actually have, this is the heart space card here. So you're feeling pretty beat up. And I am so sorry. What's in the bottom here? All right, so this change that's coming in is bringing the sun. So it's a positive change. It just looks like, kind of like labor pains. Like it's difficult and it's hard. A lot like labor pains when I look at this. I mean, because that is repetitive waves of pain before you birth the baby. And then the joy comes in. But there's all these doubts while you're pregnant about, am I eating right? Am I doing what I need to do? Am I exercising enough but not too much? Can I have this? Can I do that? I don't want to do anything that messes up the process. I want to birth a baby that is healthy and has all its fingers and toes and mental capacity and all the things that you worry about when you're pregnant. And so it could be a birthing process, a legitimate birthing process. But it could also be the birth of a new idea or a new way of doing things, a new life, a new relationship, a new way of doing your relationship. Okay, Taurus, you got the full moon and Taurus card. So Spirit really wants you to understand that your dreams need a practical plan. So yes, take the time out and heal. But then you're going to have to get down to business and do what needs to be done in order to alleviate that feeling of being under the gun. You need a practical plan. If you are up in your head and thinking and dreaming and wishing things were different, but not actually doing anything to make it different, you're going to end up feeling like you're under attack all the time. So take a look around your situation. What kind of a change can you bring in to bring out the sun? Your dreams need a practical plan. If you want to create stability, and this is the house of stability, you need to pay attention to the details. A practical plan. Which seems so weird for me to have to say that to a Taurus. I just have to say. You guys always have a practical plan. You always kind of just know what to do and head off in that direction and get it done. So I'm not sure what is causing this. But I feel like, okay, my face is itching. All right, so I'm on the right track here. So Taurus rules the second house of self-worth, which could be your self-esteem. It could also be financial, okay? What do you value? How do you see yourself? But because of all this, what's going on in the heart and around the home and the ring there, I feel like that what has caused you to delay is actually low self-esteem, about feeling unsure of, lack of confidence in what you think needs to be done. All right, let's get you some guidance on an action that you can take that will move things in the best possible direction for you, whatever that means. Ooh. All right, so be sure to comment below on this and let me know, or select any of the videos. Every video you comment on is an entry. Prometheus, altruism. The action that is being required of you at this time is to do what is in the best and the highest good of all concerned. That includes you. We're not looking at self-sacrifice here. I don't think. I don't want to hear that, ever. Let me just take a quick look at the book here. Make decisions or start projects for the good of all. Seek out a healthy balance between yourself and others. Okay, thank goodness. That's what I'm feeling. And I don't want to, but I'm not sure of the story of Prometheus, and so I wasn't really sure. Okay, so yes, you need a practical plan. You need to not be vindictive. You need to do what's in the best and the highest good of everyone concerned, including yourself. Find that balance where you don't feel like you are always having to serve and protect everyone. What about you? This is what about you. This is also serving and protecting yourself and the people around you so that you can heal. You look exhausted. Oh my gosh. Okay. You feel exhausted. It shows up there in the future, which means you could change that right now by creating this practical plan. This is how you change the future. This is how you direct it. You are a co-creator of your future. You're a co-creator of your life. You manifest what you decide to. Decide to manifest a balanced, healed life for yourself. If you're always giving, then people are always taking. So give so much. If you're always taking, then you're not giving and you need to give more. Only you know where you are on this continuum. I hate seeing this in the future of how you feel. Because that makes me think that you think people are talking crap about you. Because the birds are sometimes represent gossip. So, pay attention to the details. Get down into the nitty-gritty details. Create a practical plan. A balanced practical plan. One that is good for you and that is not unfair to others. Karma's been cleared. That's been going on for the last, since like 2014, like lots of karma, lots of things like just clearing out of there. And so where we're at now is we're in the ascension process where to aid in your personal ascension process, because you will remember what you do now. Karma was not remembering, but having to fix things. What bullshit that is. Seriously. Like, I don't understand that plan, but that's what happened. But moving forward in your next lifetimes, you will have this accrued knowledge. So what you do now really matters, like it's never mattered before. Because you're going to remember it, and you're going to have to address it. So doing things now and moving forward in a very balanced way of doing what is really serves the highest good of everybody, and that includes you, is super important. I wanted these to be 9-minute videos. Okay, oh yes. Yes, all right. So, yes, ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. You need a practical plan. Your head and your heart, they're moving in the right direction. They really are. Just do it in a balanced way that's fair. Don't create negative baggage that has to be dealt with. You can do this. You are so practical, and you are so compassionate, and you're so caring. And if you would just shower some of that compassion on yourself and understand that you deserve to, allow yourself to feel the healing from spirit. It's coming in. This card right here says they are all around you. Your guides and your angels are all around you. They're trying to help you heal. Allow the healing in. Create a plan. And be altruistic in it. Be generous of spirit. And balanced. Wow. Okay. Full moon and eclipse energy is big stuff going on. You can do this. I believe in you. Just keep going. All right? And we'll talk soon. Take care.